guys, welcome back. So it's been a bit of time between videos. I've been doing some house renovations, so I've been pretty time poor. Haven't had much of a chance to get out of the shed to work on lures, so anyways, I bought myself a new present. Thought it was about time I upgraded from the cheapo one that I've got. Still going to run this one, it's a good little gun, but just bought from the local super cheap auto. It's on special. I think that was $40 when I bought it. But yeah, I have used this. Love it. It works a lot better. Smooth. Anyways, so today's video, I've got a mate that's doing a bit of a trip around Australia, so he's asked for a couple of big pelagic lures to throw on his big rod. A bit of an open faced popper, 215 mil. It's about 100 and I can't remember what it actually worked out to be. It's about 150 grams. It's a big boy. I got nothing I can throw it with, so I don't have rods that big, so I normally fish freshwater. So yeah, today we're gonna sling some paint onto that. It's gonna look something like this at the end. So I'm gonna go the old traditional redhead white body, change it up a little bit, put a little bit of flare into it, and they're the wings and the eyes I've got for it. Alright, let's get into it. So these blanks I've sealed with a water-based polyurethane wood sealer. After that I've gone over with a coat of 2-part epoxy, and I've sanded them as smooth as I could get the epoxy, but they're not 100% perfect, but top coat will fix that up. Having a little bit of troubles holding it with my forceps because it's so heavy. Just doesn't want to stay straight. Alright, so for the old redhead we're going for an opaque white base coat. My plan here is obviously not worrying about the head too much because that's going to get covered in red later. Just so it's not so plain and boring. Try and wrap some metallic white scales around him. Alright, so metallic white, it's craft store paint, but it's a pretty good colour. I'm going to have to hold it by the head because the clamp won't hold it. You probably won't be able to see this, but I will. That could be a problem. Some of the black that was on the netting is transferred across. See there, black's transferred, but it's going to be under the red. Don't even know whether I'll worry about doing anything with it. But that happened once before and I still haven't learnt. Detail carmine. Alright, so I'm just putting a bit of this mesh on. I'm going to taper that red into the white. I'm going to use an iridescent red, and then I'm going to come back all over that red with the iridescent red. So Createx, iridescent red. So that's pretty much in for the red one. I'm going to clear coat it and put some stickers on it. Alright guys, I'm going to mix up some clear coat. So some epoxy paste, Glacier, it's the same one I always use. It's pretty much just a white pearl, we'll call it. So I'm trying out a new epoxy. It's a 2:1 diamond hard coat, so it's tabletop, super tough, scratch resistant, enhanced UV inhibitors. So we'll see what happens. It's just starting to rain currently, so hopefully it doesn't start pissing down. Terrible weather to be clear coating in, but that happens. Alright, so I'm just going to take a bit of a guessing game on how much of this I need to put in. I don't normally mix up batches that big, so what's that? 8. I've got 12 grams. So this stuff, it's literally a paste. So I'm going to go maybe that much. Hard in that cup because the cup's a bit dirty already, but that's pretty much all I want. So I'm still going to do same practice as normal. Give it a good stir, put it into a second cup, let it sit. Alright, let's go for it. Not a good sign. Starting to get like a little bit of separation, fisheye looking stuff around the front there. Hopefully it's just because it's so thin currently. Hopefully it's not reacting to that iridescent paint. It's not looking good. I think I might have some shitty results with this. This isn't the first lure I've put it on. I've tried it with another lure and it worked perfectly on that. But this seems to be going a bit weird. I might throw that on the turner and let it spin for 10 minutes and just see what happens. I'll rip it back out and clear coat again if I have to. Not clear coat again, but like run the brush back over it, spread it out, hopefully clear up some of that issue. Alright, so I'll just grab this one off the turner. And he's having some issues. So I'm going to go a bit spastic and just lather this on super thick. If that doesn't fix it, then at least I've got a lot that I can play around with tomorrow. Sand it back a bit, sand back the high points. Hopefully I don't have to, but it's looking like I will. Don't know what it is. If it was just on the head, I'd say it was from where I grabbed it when I had the netting on it. But it's literally all over it. So I don't really know what's going on, but I'll spin it anyway and see what happens. It's looking alright. Starting to level out a bit. Only bits is a little bit concerning is up around that cup there. He's sort of peeling away from the edge a little. Oh well. We'll let him spin and we'll have a look when he's done. Alright guys, bucket of water. So I did end up having some issues with this clear coat. You can see up here. I think that's where I held the stencil while I was painting it. But apart from that, it's not too bad. It's a couple of little bumps, but probably shouldn't have tried a new clear coat on a new lure. But anyways, I'm gonna carry on. I'm just going to wet sand it a bit, get the stickers on and re-clear coat. Alright, so let's work on this guy. To start off with, I'm going to tape around his face, then I'm going to come back through and do this pink, I think. Come back through with that red afterwards and do the top. Taping it because I don't spray that confidently. The pink and the red will blend back together. So lots of little coats on this. Alright, so now all the red I'm going to, oh shit, so now all the red I spray will be that way, away from the nice pink cup. So that's just iridescent red. Sorry guys, I just went into paint mode. So I put some opaque white on his belly, just to cover up all those scratch marks. And then I went back over the top with pearl white. Fixed up around the scratch marks around the back. Now I'm just going to give it a quick pearl white all over. Just sort of tie it all together. Not all over, I'm not going on the red. Alright, that's it. No more repair job on that one. Gonna wait for that paint to set up properly and then I'm going to put stickers on it. Alright, let's get the stickers and stuff on. Let me a little roller go. So the eyes, I've drawn a line so I can sort of line top of this, line tight at the top of that visually, then just measure and go 10mm back. Shit, forgot to press record. So the eyes on didn't go smoothly. A bit of a, I don't know, spot on it. So now just gonna get this wing on roughly about there. I'll try and get that other wing on first before I take that off. So alright, let's see if we can get this off. Tell you what, that looks pretty good in the camera. Alright. Alright, we'll clean that down and then we'll clear coat. I nearly forgot a step, guys. After those stickers, so urethane, put a coat of urethane over them, otherwise the epoxy doesn't like them, and then yeah, just thin it down with the reducer. We'll give that time to set up, then we'll come back, clear coat it. Alright, let's clear coat this big guy. So I've gone back to the E-Tex for this. I'm not happy with how that other clear coat performed. I'm going to have to do a few more test runs on it. See if it's something I've done or whether it's just not suitable for lures. It was a tabletop epoxy, but yeah, I don't know. Normally the tabletops are the ones you go for. I don't know whether it was just too thin or what. Maybe it was just not a good night for clear coating the first time I tried it. Don't know. Never really had that many issues with E-Tex, so I don't mind it. It's just not as hard as what I would like it for a pelagic lure. Alright, we'll get him spinning. Alright guys, this one came out a bit better than I thought it would with all the issues I had with the clear coat, but yeah, that's gonna wrap this video up now. Thanks for watching. Catches.